Yeah, back at it again. Want to chop this up real quick. I was in uh, I was in my living room in the kitchen. I was doing some cleaning. I was cleaning up, and in the midst of cleaning up, I looked through my phone. I just glanced through the phone, and I seen a message like from YouTube saying that your video has been removed. It violated the terms of YouTube, and I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Wow, I ain't did a video in a couple days," and the last videos, the last two I done, I ain't get no views or nothing on that. Nobody checked that out. And so I opened up the Gmail and it was my prophetic Trump dream vote no voter fraud part two. And so I started looking at the comments and all that, like what they were saying. Well, the message that they sent to me, and I was reading it. Because I was saying to myself, well, dang, the video was up for like going on 2 weeks, and I had like 70, 69 and 70 views on that video. And of course, part one got more. It's still up. It got 140 views. So I'm wondering if that coming down, because it was, like I say, part two, and it was a recap of part one, but I went in a little more on this one, and they basically blocked it and took it off because they're saying you can't talk about the voter F word, and that's not allowed on their terms. And they're like, you can't make false allegations about false claims. Like, basically they're saying what I'm saying is false, and there's no proof of that is false, so you can't talk about it. Basically, that's what they're saying. So I'm saying to myself, wow, I got several other videos on this channel. Some got views, some don't. And I'm talking about like the same thing. Like, what's the difference now? And like I say, and that one I had like some good comments, you know, from viewers or whatever. And so I considered that like to be one of my classics. It's part two. It don't have more views than part one, but I was saying to myself that that's a pretty good, pretty good outcome because I had the response and all that. Of course, on part one also, but what it was, I actually exposed the truth. But if it's not the truth, what's the problem? If everything I'm saying, of course, like the man, like Biden is in the office. He's in the office. Like, so what's the deal? Like, that's supposed to be a slap in the face to me, really. You know? But what was said on that video and what was shown and exposed to the ones that seen it, if they run across this video, they know. They will remember that, you know. But it was pretty much what the Georgia Secretary. The Georgia Secretary of State was in the interview and he got questioned about the alleged voter F word. And did deceased people voted? And he was like, well, she gave the specific number that was claimed. And he was like, no, it wasn't that number. It was basically another number. And I guess that, for that not to be the truth, for that to be a lie, like, what's the deal? Like, I hope this one don't get taken down because I could, potentially be striked again. Like, this right here is actually my second time being flagged by YouTube. On my last video, one of my old videos got flagged. The title of the video is flagged. So if anyone see this, check that out. Flagged. And this is right here, flag part 2. So I just wanted to chop this up real quick. For that video to be up for at least like 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, it's not. That's that. I just wanted to chop this up real quick.